In this tutorial I will make butterflies and leaves. It's something like this. I start a new file. I will go in Workbench part design. I make a body and then I import an SVG file. So this file, I select all the paths. I go in Workbench draft and I make a sketch from this. I can delete all paths and now I have the sketch. I open the sketch, I select all the curves and now I move. So I select one point, deselect and now select again. I press Ctrl M for the command move and I select the origin. So I move all the curves here. I delete these curves because I don't like it. I go in Workbench Sketcher and I see if something is wrong with this sketch. So with this sketch I select highlight open of vertices and I see there's some vertices that open, so open vertices. So I go in sketch and try to fix. So I select the point and constraint. This point and this point constraint. This point and this point and this point coincidence. This point and this point coincidence. Here, this point and this point distance. Now I validate the sketch again, highlight open vertices and it's okay now. Now I go in Workbench part, I make an extrude 1.2 millimeters. So I hide this grid in draft because I don't like it. Okay, I go in Workbench part, or I double click, extrude, and now I rotate on y-axis, something like this. maybe more. I change rotation increment 1 degree and translation increment 0.0. So something like this. Okay. Now I make a mirror on a mirror plane, YZ plane. Okay. And this is the butterfly. Now I make a curve, a path, something like this. So I go in Workbench Sketcher. I choose XZ plane. I make a curve. Now in YZ plane I make another sketch. I project the first sketch. I make some lines. And now I make the curve in this plane. Maybe something like this. Now I go in Workbench Curves. I select with Control both sketches and I press this button and create a mixed curve from these two sketches. A 3D curve, a beautiful 3D curve. Now I go in Workbench Draft. I select Extrude Mirror and Extrude, and I upgrade the selected object and make a compound, and again and make a solid. With this solid selected and mixed curve, I press Path Array and I obtain 4 butterflies. Align. This align is true, and I leave it for now on this stage. I can hide, and I want to make a sweep for this. So I select Mixed Curve, I go in Part Design, make a plane, a normal to edge, and I select second reference, the point. And I obtain the plane. OK. I hide this copy. I select the plane and I make a sketch. For the sketch, the profile, I make a circle. A circle, and I give it 1.2 millimeters. Go, and I make a sweep. So I select the button sweep, select the sketch, profile, sweep F, this one, done. OK. Now I make a cylinder. This cylinder, radius 2 millimeters, height 4 millimeters. With this cylinder and the mixed curve, I go in draft, Workbench draft, I make a sweep, a path array. So align true, give it some and now I go in cylinder, placement, axis. I choose on Y because I want to rotate the cylinder. So 90 degrees, make like this. So I give it more, and maybe this for 3, something like this. Now I import another SVG, so a leaf. I select all the paths. I go in Workbench draft and make a sketch from this. I delete all paths. I go in Workbench sketcher to see if the sketch is okay. Highlight open vertices is okay. Go in sketch, select all, select the point, Ctrl M and move. With this sketch, I go in Workbench part, I extrude, symmetric, some 60, something like this. And now I make a surface to cut this extrude with another solid made from surface. So for this, I go in plane XZ. I go in Workbench sketcher. I make a sketch in XZ plane. I make a curve. Something like this. Maybe I move the point like this. In right, in YZ plane, I make another curve. So again in Workbench part, I make a sweep from these two sketches. So I go and select sketch 006, sweep off sketch 005, done. Okay, and I made the surface. Now with this surface sweep selected, I make an offset 1.2, fill offset, okay. I select extrude with control offset and I press slice apart. And this part we can hide, this part we can hide, this surface we can hide, and this one is the slice that I wanted. And I go in Workbench draft, and this one I make a solid. I make a solid, I downgrade it, solid 001. I can delete this exploded slice. I can hide and offset hide. This one hide and hide. So I have a leaf. Now I go in path array, the butterflies array, and I position the butterflies. For this path I upgrade, no, this path array I downgrade. Oh no, I selected something wrong. It's not the path array, is the, so this one is path array. I want this path array, the butterfly path array. So I downgraded. So I obtain 4 solids and the leaf, and maybe it's good to rename this. So, and I select the first butterfly and I position. Something like this. I hide this one. And this butterfly. This butterfly. Something like this. And the leaf. And the leaf, I press the button move. I select a point and that. So now press the leaf and now press the button move, select the point and position like this. maybe something like this. I don't know. Something like this. And move the butterfly. So this is the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and please subscribe.